wanna get this building, do I want to get the, permit to build a building? Or do I want, who said that?
You don't need a permit.
Okay, I didn't ask you anyhow, but do I, if I get a permit to build this building,
Well, I think you're a smart ass.
can I? Please.
Please, 3 minutes, he's got 3 minutes without anybody else
No, I
talking.
think
Okay.
But I wanna know whether I need to, if I get a permit to build the building, then if I decide 2 or 3 years down the road, I don't wanna raise pigs no more, I can use this building for whatever I want.
You'd have to take those questions to the zoning inspector. I think you'd have to do a change of use on the building. That's what you'd have to do, is that correct?
That's on the record. That's
Yeah,
what, you can do this.
But you'd have to do a change of use of the building.
Okay, then how do you go about doing that?
I don't know all the specifics to that.
Then somebody will find this out.
You'd have to talk to the zoning inspector.
No, I'm talking to you. I'm paying you. I'm paying you.
And we're paying the
I
zoning
take money
inspector.
out of my wallet and give it to you. It's you guys' job, not the zoning inspector.
Well, I'm gonna refer you to our zoning inspector.
I
That's
don't wanna
what's
hear
better.
that.
Initially, Bob, if you're building a agricultural building,
Yes.
you don't need a permit to
Okay.
build that pig barn.
But I want to know, I wanna get the permit, I don't care, it's chump change. But I wanna get the permit, so if I wanna use the building for something else, then it's already done, my opinion.
When
It
you
has to
fill
be
out,
for
when
what
you
it
fill out
is.
your permit, you're gonna have to put on there what it's for. And
Okay,
if it's
did
for
I-
ag, then you wouldn't be you wouldn't be
Okay.
It
paying.
still probably end up having to be ag, whatever you used it for, Bob,
But I can use the building for whatever I want.
for ag,
Ag, okay.
agriculture.
You can put his tractors in it and the
Or
pigs.
I can put a bale of hay in it.
Yep, you can put tractors and hay and agriculture stuff.
Okay, and that's it. Okay, can't have nothing else in that building.
Put your pigs
Remember
in.
what you say now, remember what you say 2 or 3 years down the road. Can't put nothing but agriculture in that building.
You put chickens in the eggs.
That's not what I'm asking, I'm serious. I'm not playing games. Nothing but
Well, what are you
agriculture.
getting at? What are you beating around the bush about? What do
I'm-
you want, what do
I'm-
you wanna do in 3 or 4 years with it? What
I
are your
don't
plans?
know. I have no idea.
If he decided later on he
If
didn't
you
want
want
to
an
raise
honest answer,
pigs.
I'm asking for an honest answer.
I
from
don't
you.
know what I would put in it. I just don't know.
Well, you have to conform to the zoning rules, so if you take out a permit to build an agricultural building, so be it.
Okay, do you need a permit or not for agriculture?
Call your zoning
Right,
inspector.
there's gonna be, it's not, there's no charge for it,
Okay.
okay?
You get a permit, but no charge.
Now, I was a planning commission on that one. And okay, I've got another, this is not. Shut up, whoever said that.
No, you do say-
I'm
That's enough.
sorry to announce this, Jack, get your
That's
mouth.
enough. Shut up. That's enough.
Why
got-
can't you just let a person ask their question?
Well, he's spoken for about 10 minutes.
Well, other
I don't
people,
care what you said.
people were talking.
Good grief! Yeah, there's an organization amongst the township that calls themselves Friends of Bowling Green Township.
Okay.
Okay, right? Okay, yeah, on the road that I live on, it's not my road, but I live there. Someone has been dumping tires, gobs of tires, trash, all up and down Rankin Road, Laurel Hill Road, where the water is.
Okay.
I would like the Friends of Bowling Green Township to get that taken care of. It looks
Well,
terrible.
for one, you'd have to
Oh,
take out,
sure.
take out to the county, that's a county
Oh,
road,
my
Okay.
Lord.
okay?
Okay?
It would take time away from Bob and us.
You call the county. County, okay, it's not Bowling Green Township, call the county.
It's a county road, they're gonna maintain it.
It's,
The road don't need maintained.
it's bags of trash.
Somebody's throwing their trash out and throwing tires all over the place.
Is it the right of way, the road right
No.
of way? It's not, it's on private
In
property.
the ditch.
They call the property owner.
So call Mr. Story, tell him to clean
It's
it
on
up.
private property, call the health department. You know, if that's what you need to do.
Township has nothing to do with it.
We don't have any, it's not our road.
County road.
It's a
County
county
road.
That's fine. No problem.
Anybody else?
Hi, Dan. This zoning issue with the trucking board just keeps coming up and coming up. Years ago, the same thing happened where people all of a sudden didn't have a permit anymore. I asked back then, who is responsible to keep the records up and responsible to bring it to the Board of Trustees that says, hey, the term's expired, and then advertise, you know, get people in the community to know that, you know, somebody's available to be going on these seats. Over and over, same thing happened again now, where somebody's expired for a year or two. How the hell does that keep happening? I mean, who is actually responsible to do this? Every other township I see, Licking Township, they advertise continuously in the Beacon about open positions. Why is it that we constantly have the same problem where people are expired for maybe a year or two,
One
and
reason
nobody notices it?
is
Is it responsible for the Board of Trustees, the fiscal officer, or is it the board president? Who is it?
some of those boards only have a meeting once a year, they're required to have a yearly meeting.
But
Right?
who is it? Who is it? Who's
Just hear me out.
responsible?
So if they're only meeting once a year, and then they're gonna get out their information, like, well, you know, it's been a year, so this person's expired.
Well, who keeps the record of expiration?
Fiscal officer.
Okay,
So what are you asking?
well, if they only meet once a year, you're saying they're not responsible because they only meet once a year. So that, you see, that means somebody else has to take the responsibility, who has the
I
record.
didn't say they were or weren't responsible.
So you're saying nobody, who's responsible then? Who is, that's what I'm asking, just not this, well, they only meet once a year, so we don't know. Who is it?
The fiscal officer maintains the records, Will. In the past, at the organizational meetings, is generally when I've brought it up. The last organizational meeting, the dates, the times were changed, I was given conflicting information.
Yeah, he wasn't there this year, so.
So, but that's normally when I
I'm just
suggest
trying to
the board
prevent
look at it.
something that, it's like the absolute, you know, definition of insanity. You keep doing the same thing over and over again and expect different results. We're doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different
We'll work
results.
through it,
How
bro.
you-
We'll work through it, don't you worry, we'll get it taken care of, we'll get the spots filled.
Okay.
So there's no real answer though, right?
Okay, go ahead, Patty.
I would like to know the status of my records request for the for the videos that we have filmed. You are the only person that has copies of those, and I gave you a written records request.
I see it's still sitting here, that was addressed last month, gave it to the fiscal officer. If she feels like she wants to create those records and help you out, she can do so. She would have to get them like anyone else, take them off of, where they're published on YouTube, however that's done.
You are
Make the
the
record
person,
valid.
you are the person recording the video, you are the person making the video of an official meeting. You have access, and the only person with access to those records.
That's not
I
true.
requested from you a copy of every one of those videos, including the park commission. It has now been 30 days and I have had no response from you.
Yes, you had immediate response at the last meeting. Your note there was handed to the fiscal officer, she handles all the public
You're
record
the one that
requests.
has the
If she
records.
feels that she wants to create a public record for you and make a copy of what's published on YouTube for anybody to see, she's free to do so.
It's a violation of YouTube policy, we know that.
Yes. Plus,
People
And I
have-
can't
you
make
might wanna
copies of
check with
records,
the
I don't have
ACLU,
possession
Jeff.
of. Thank you.
No, maybe you should check with the
Thank you.
ACLU.
I already have.
Thank you.
And you go right ahead. You
Say
do
that
what you
again,
need to
Jenny,
do.
I didn't hear that.
Records requests go to the fiscal officer. If the fiscal officer does not have that record, she can't fill it. And if she has
So she
issues
needs
with
to-
that,
That's why
then
it's
she-
giving
You
the
are
answer.
making
You
the
have.
The
video
Board of
as a
Trustees-
trustee.
the board,
You're making
no
the
ma'am, I'm
video
not.
as a
Yes,
trustee.
you are.
Yes, you
You
are.
Board of
Yes,
Trustees.
you
Dan,
are.
Dan,
Yes.
Right there, it says
You
it.
are making a record when you record it.
That's
Yes.
right. Right
And
there.
you're
calling on
sitting
you,
at
Dan.
that table.
You
take
make
order
the
of this
record,
meeting.
we'll take care of it.
members of the public wishing to address the board must what? What is your own, what does it say here?
Yes, you're making the copy.
Why don't we
You
go
are
one
the
at a time?
trustee sitting at that table. I requested from you
President, I'd
a
like to ask you
copy.
to call order to this meeting.
Well, why don't you just make her request and it'll
Yes,
solve
that's
it?
exactly right. That's exactly right.
Okay, anybody
It's right
else?
here, in black and white. You don't
What
follow.
are we gonna do about though?
Our
Yeah,
board,
it's being
I make a
done.
motion,
I can't even get a word in. What's
Yes.
excuse?
gonna answer my question.
Keep talking, Jeff, take yourself, keep going.
Nobody
Yeah.
even answered. Nobody answered me anything that I asked you.
I have seen the pictures. The pictures I saw were not time stamped. I don't know when they were taken. Your second question,
We can tell you when they were taken, they're in the minutes when they were taken, Jeff.
Okay, what I ask you is, you're sending this paperwork in to prosecute us, is it from pictures that were taken 4 months ago? Or is it what it looks like now, or what?
My understanding is where it stands right now, from what I'm hearing from the zoning inspector, because I have not talked to Amy, and I haven't heard anything else from the board on that topic, is that they're trying to put together a timeline now, and the zoning inspector has to put her timeline together to give to Amy, so she can proceed forward with whatever it is the majority of the board wanted her to proceed.
That it looks worse in the second pictures, you're saying?
She's supposed to put a timeline together, so I suppose that means she's supposed to say, these are the pictures from this time, and this is what they look like
Didn't
now.
I just
Here's-
explain to you that there was
I
only
underst-
6 pictures
I
in the
understand
first
what you're
one?
saying, I'm
and
just
then
telling you
the
all I know.
trees were on
That's
the
all I can
trees,
answer to
And
it.
they were only generalized in a smaller fourth of the area, and a lot of the stuff was there in the first pictures or gone. But none of you guys, nobody comes out to look at anything.
I have seen the pictures that were provided, that's all
I did,
can
I
tell
did
you.
hire a gentleman, a contractor, to haul away all of my salvageable, aluminum recyclable material.
Are you still the contact on that, Ben? Because up to this point, it's been you, because I think it's important that you relay the information to Amy that apparently there have been updates since the most recent pictures. I think it's only fair
It
that.
was like 4 months ago.
Yes, I have
Are
all
you
the
still the
receipts.
contact doing that?
I have all the receipts where I sold the material.
And it was whether you could work in and not January.
I'll tell you what, I'm
February.
not, Vice President's not being responsive. I'll call Amy myself. I'll get whatever questions I can get
We're
answered
just
that are not
left in limbo
confidential,
all the
client
time.
privileged, and I'll find out what I can on that.
Thank you,
But I can't share any more than information than I have.
thank you.
But you can share the videos that you have.
Yeah.
Since you claim to
Mr.
be so,
President,
since you
who
claim to
has
be
the
so,
floor?
well, since you interrupted when I had the floor, I waited till they finished, even though they interrupted me, and I had the floor, I had not yielded the floor. You claim to have transparency in government, yet you're not willing to fill a records request. You even, I have you on tape, you said, I'm a trustee and I'm videoing the meeting. I have that on tape where you told the officer that when you called in, Jeff. So you were videoing as a trustee. That, you are the only person that has those records. I requested a copy of them. Officially, in writing, you have the copy. End of story, you either fill it or you don't. I want an answer.
Already answered your question.
Are you filling it or are you refusing to fill it?
You better take that one to Amy, Jeff.
Are you
I would
filling it or
suggest-
are you refusing to fill it?
I would suggest if the board or our fiscal officer has legal
Fill it
questions on
or
this matter,
refuse?
that they contact their legal counsel. That's what our legal counsel is for.
Are you going to check with your legal counsel and give me an answer next month?
It would be the board that needs to do that, Mrs. Bullen.
It's you
You
that
got
needs
just
to
as much
do it.
authority as everybody
The
else
request
does.
is to Core Penny.
The assistant prosecutor in the prosecutor's office represents this board. They do not represent individual trustees on any matters.
Okay,
Are you a member of the board?
right, so what are you saying then?
I've already said, this,
You shouldn't,
if you wanna move a motion to get legal opinion on it, that would be my suggestion.
I would move a motion.
I'll make a motion that
It's
you
his
fill Mrs.
request.
Bowles' record request.
That's right.
And I'll second it.
Fill it.
If Jenny doesn't have those, I'll make a motion, since you have those and they were videotaped for historical purposes, which you have stated, Say you
People
have
keep putting words in
say
my
you
mouth.
have, that you should fill Mrs. Boland's record request. You are the only one sitting at this table that has that ability.
Anybody that has internet access has that
Open
ability.
government.
What if somebody doesn't? Here, let's let the sunshine in, okay?
There you go. Yay.
I-
Fill it. Open
I don't
government.
have internet access. I do not either.
We had a motion made and seconded. I'd like to do a roll call. Dan?
Yeah.
Would you please read the motion for the,
Ben made a motion for trustee Corpenny to fill Patty Boland's records request of the taped videos of the meetings. It was seconded by Dan. Roll call. Dan?
Yep.
Jeff?
abstain?
Ben?
Yes.
Can somebody answer my second question this time?
Oh, let me concede
Are you in
before.
violation
Right, she's
only
still
if
got the floor.
somebody complains about you, or are violation, why doesn't anybody do anything about the ones that no one complains about?
How are we supposed to do something if we don't know about it?
Well, you got eyes and so does she. I've told her several times. She said there is no paper to fill out, and I've told her about a place that looks like a
You
junkyard.
might wanna recheck that statement.
Yes, you told me there
You
wasn't
have
no
never
paper.
called me and told me of any violation.
I told you here.
Recheck.
I told her here, it's on tape.
Wait a minute,
No.
we went through this for 3 minutes, 5 minutes, we're going right back to the same
Well,
thing.
if no one answers the question, you have to ask it a second
Shut it
time.
up.
Let's move on.
Are you only in violation if somebody next
I
door
make
to
a
you
motion to
complains?
pay bills.
They won't even answer the question.
Is there any other public comment?
Won't answer the question, will you?
I'll second.
Don't answer the question, that's okay.
Mr. President, since
We
the
know what the
motion
answer
was made,
is.
Bills and seconded, I've got a request from you as the president, trying to maintain order in this room while we
We know what
take
the
checks.
answer is. It's a buddy system.
Control these people to sign a check for adjournment.
There's a lot of violators sitting in here.
First check that's come around to me is 4387, Jack Richard Hedges, I'll need some time sheets, please. 4389, Barbara Salee, same thing. Daniel Nelson Van Buren, 4390, 62132.
Go, I'm going.
NCO, $149.23.
Let me come, I wanna come.
And 5. Twenty is 25 times